Hey, PeachBud23 here. Thanks for coming back to another reaction video. If this is your first time checking out this channel, a little background on myself. I was a corporal in the United States Marine Corps where I served as an 0311 or an infantryman from 2015 to 2019. Went on 2 deployments, first one going to Kuwait, second one going back to Kuwait, and then spending some time in Syria. Now, I'm really going into this video kind of blind as far as to what it's about. It looks like Arma 3, but the game below, it says Onward, and then I see that it says Global Assault, so I genuinely didn't know what game it is. I mean, it's Arma 3-esque, kind of. But the only thing I do know was my buddy who recommended this to me just said, trust me, you're going to love it, you're going to laugh. And that's pretty much what I was going on. But let's not waste too much more time. Let's go ahead and get right into the video.
Let's move in. Molly, cover the right.
Well, 2 things. 1, that's FAMAS. 2, I did not expect this to be in VR. It's definitely a good change of pace, right? Which brings me back to a thought. I don't remember which video it was, but I saw a video a while back, like maybe a couple years ago. Someone had an M4, or let's just say M4 for simplicity, but you could actually bang it on something in the game, and it actually makes like a sound effect. I thought that was pretty insane, but cool. So sick, an RCO, like a regular RCO that we. Although it does look a little different since it looks like there's something right here, just based going off the shadow. Oh yeah, cool.
Josh, the left. We're here for a high-value target.
The Autism Awareness Center has seen better days, but there's been a breach of containment. You know which f***ing breach I'm talking about, don't you?
It's SCP rear.
I just heard like a weird ass like chuckle right there for a sec. So SCP, okay, or maybe it's a mod for what it is.
Oh shit!
Oh, God!
Everyone, just relax. We took him down once before.
Relax,
we can do it again.
Wait, why is that one guy using a gas mask at night? Oh god, that would be horrible. Okay, so it kind of felt. I mean, the moment I heard SCP, I thought it was gonna be maybe like a little paranormal, but it's just seeming like some guys just messing around. And it says with the boys, Yeet Squad. So I'm assuming it's gonna be kind of maybe like the bullshittery series from like a Soviet.
Do this, free kid.
Shit!
Okay, cool. So real quick, as far as when you're shooting and you're like in a tight area like that, only the guy at the front, more likely than not, is going to be the one shooting. Because obviously, it looks like he almost just flagged his buddy there. I mean, I know they're just goofing around, but you know, sometimes it jogs a memory. But as far as like, if you have enough for 2 people, then you know, obviously you can have 2 people in the front, and then they're going to be the one shooting. Anybody behind is, I mean, you really can, because you got to pretty much aim your muzzle in your boy's back, right? And obviously, that's not something you're going to do.
Oh shit, my shadow! That scared me, god damn it.
Oh, he spilled his spaghetti bolognese everywhere. That's probably why he's so pissed off.
God damn, there's fucking blood everywhere, dude.
Dude, this is where they've been doing their sick experiments on him. What's been going on here? Did you guys hear that shit? Oh, fuck!
Okay, I won't lie, that kind of almost made me jump for a sec, but obviously, good example, going condition black as far as like your stress levels, just kind of panicking. I mean, hell, what would you do? It looked like the dude had a C4 in his hand, so I guess I can relate. What would you do in that scenario, right? I mean, I guess you could try to shoot him, because as far as I know, and this is just from what I've heard, as far as C4, it cannot go off if somebody shoots it. It has to literally get set up, and someone actually has to press whatever button or switch to set it up. I really didn't deal with it too much, or at all, really. I don't think I ever saw C4, but this is like kind of from what I heard from stories around like in the Marine Corps, right? So it's definitely not like in games where you can just shoot it out of the air when somebody throws it. So technically, if that scenario, I'm assuming you could just shoot the guy, right, before he manages to push whatever detonator. So, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty good so far. Also, obviously, you're not gonna just leave your buddies.
Boys?
Narrator!
Holy shit.
Narrator!
What happened?
Also, real quick, as far as like with the flashlight, obviously, you know, game, and we didn't really use it a lot or at all on our PEC 16 or PEC 15, depending on which one you had, just because obviously it gives away your position. People know exactly which direction you're going to be coming from. But the only time when we probably use it, they said that if you want to use it real quick to like flash, I guess, like turn it off and on to like kind of disorient the enemy, whoever is like the role player, right? But typically, I mean, you're gonna have MEGs. I mean, at least we did, and even in a like a dark room like this, it's gonna be kind of hard to see, but you will be able to see somewhat better than obviously just trying to see in pitch darkness, right? So, I mean, you could use a flashlight, but obviously, it's not really, as far as like in the Marine Corps, they wouldn't let you.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey!
Whoa, hey.
Josh, it's terrible. Free kid got him.
No, not my sweet little narrator. My sweet, silky voice, smooth talking little narrator.
I'm not gonna make it much longer.
It's alright, narrator. I'm gonna fix you.
We're gonna get you back on your feet.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
hey! I need you two boys to do something for me.
What? What is it? What is it?
Run.
What?
Run!
Oh, shit! Oh my god, he's not actually dead.
Oh my god!
He's got blood in his throat. Narrator, you know what we have to do. And now it's time to say goodbye.
Goodbye, my love. Ricky, it's time. There we go.
Shit.
Wait, what the hell is that? As far as the medical, in the medical part of things, like when he gave that shot to his buddy there, it's kind of weird. We were always taught quite a quite a bit of stuff as far as just doing things as, damn it, what was it called? Basically any type of first aid, right? As far as either calling in like a 9-line, or you're gonna like sweep the big pipes, the little pipes, I believe the expression was, right? And then go through, damn it, was it P March P, right? I'm not even gonna try to remember what that was because I'm drawing a blank on it right now. But one of the things also that we were taught that was, I guess, would be a little more complicated if you actually tried it. Also, we learned how to put a IV as well, but it was called Crike. Now, if you ever see the Anaconda movie with Ice Cube, right, when they stick like a straw in the dude's throat to get him to be able to breathe. So we were actually taught how to do this, but it was like maybe a 30-minute to an hour class that nobody really paid attention, and technically we got certified, right? Yeah, I mean, we could, so long as you sign whatever roster they had and you went to a class, you were technically considered certified, which, you know, I mean, hopefully you retained it. But then again, I think it'd be very unlikely for like your basic grunt to be able to like actually do all that. For the most part, we'll probably just slap a tourniquet if we can.
Dude, we could do finger puppets in VR. Yo, is that a penis? Can I suck that dick? Ray kid, get the shit out of my mouth. It's fucking gay as hell. Hey guys, I'm just a mouth.
I'm also just a mouth.
I mean, obviously, when you get downtime, I mean, you got to keep yourself entertained. You know, God, the ways people would try to do it, I mean, sometimes you'd be so bored that you would just, I guess, like roast each other. You know, try to get the closest rock, little teeny rock to like something, like a can or something. Or I'm surprised no one ever did like hand puppets, right? It could have also been that they didn't like us using lights that night. The only light that we could use was a red light, because apparently that's a little harder to see from like a long distance. But damn, I don't remember seeing any hand puppets when I was in.
I love finger puppets. My uncle used to play finger puppets with me, and it really hurt to sit down afterwards.
Whoa, hold on.
Wait.
I was the puppet.
This is something that I did to pass the time in middle school. So here's how you play. Take your hand, you put it on the table, and then you take the other hand with a knife or a pencil, whatever you feel comfortable starting out with. And then you take it, and you gotta go in between the little things of your fingers, and you just gotta keep going.
Well, first of all, in accordance to that game, I only ever saw one person try it when I was in, and they did pretty good, but they were going kind of slow, right? I forgot how the song goes, but I just realized his mags, it's gonna be kind of hard to explain, but the side you want it to be on, if you're like right-handed, right? You want like the longer side, if that makes sense, to be able to be on your left side, right? So when you pull it out, pull the mag out, and then just immediately slide in. Like you don't have to, because if it's facing the other way, when you pull the mag out, you're gonna have to like quickly flip it and then put it in. So since it looks like, I mean, his mags are literally just all around his waist. So, but if that was the case, then obviously these ones over here would be like this one right here. But then this one right here should be on the opposite side, right? And it looks like this got a couple of speed reload mags or magazine pouches, and your regular Molly pouches over here. Typically, we would put our tourniquet right here as well. But yeah, I just realized that, and I don't know what game this is, but it definitely quite a bit of bugs. But then again, I think this video came out a couple years ago.
Here, try it on me.
Oh, I've got all my fingers. The knife.
Oh! Oh, you stabbed him!
What little bitch.
Narrative, what is the plan? Tell us the plan.
What the hell? He died from just a hand? From what I remember, there's nothing. I mean, unless you get closer to the wrist, but then again, it's the game.
And dude,
Don't worry. Now all of our troops are gathered in 2 generalistic areas. Our main plan of attack.
This is a very detailed map, probably one of the most detailed ones I've seen. But the worst part about this, I mean, as far as I've seen like a military map, right? It might look like sometimes it could be hard to, I guess, like see it in person, but also like see it from a map perspective, because it looks obviously completely different. I mean, obviously there's gonna be like a bunch of lines, and the lines, as far as if you see a lot of them more bunched up, right, as far as in a circle, then it's gonna be like considering that it's higher elevation from what I remember. Or if you see a more like spread out circles, right, if that makes sense, then it's going to be a little like more flat, right? So it's not going to be like too much of an elevation. Obviously something that you would want to know on a map, because otherwise you're going to get with your guys and you're going to go out there, and then all of a sudden like, hey, it's like a 30-foot hill that's incredibly steep. So now my guys are going to be tired, right? We should have picked a better route. So also seeing like, I mean, obviously you're going to see like where like bodies of water are, and oh god, I can already see where this is going to be going. I didn't even see this initially. Okay, but yeah, as far as like this looks nice, but there's going to be like a lot of information. The key one being like elevation, or also there's no like what was it called, like a legend to like show you like the distance, because like from right here to right here it might look close, but then again it could be like 2 miles or kilometers. You know what I mean?
Is gonna be all the way down this bridge, and then these guys are going to work their way through all the way down this road.
what if we get reinforcements from like these directions here?
Well, don't worry, because unbeknownst to them.
Yeah, okay, so real quick, this also, it's looking like your 5-paragraph order as far as like when a lieutenant's going to brief you as to exactly what's going to go on, what assets we have, you know, just essentially giving you an overview of the mission, right? And then that's when you get into like BAMSs, SHMIAC, and all that. And also, as far as how it actually gets conducted, I never really saw it on a map. I always saw it more as far as like, we use like the little GPSs that they would give us. But we'd also have a map as a point of reference as far as like for how we're gonna like get into the area as far as like patrolling in. But we would have like the little terrain model, have the sand, we have our dip cans to differentiate the squads, and then they would go through the whole thing, and then at the end they ask any questions, and then usually your team leaders are probably gonna ask you like, hey, what do we do if we're not gonna go through here, we're taking a secondary route, or hey, what was this part of the order, right? Just to kind of make sure that you did pay attention, right? Because you're taking notes while this is going on.
We have fighter jets all along here, like all back here.
What if they attack from this general direction?
That could
Alright.
be a problem,
Okay.
narrator. That actually could be a legitimate problem.
Boys, we are the most elite
Wait, I just realized, has this ever happened in like a military setting where somebody actually drew something like this accidentally?
agency in the field. They don't just call us anything. They call us this. Team GAWISE. It stands for Global Assault Yeet Squad, gentlemen.
Hang on, Molly. Hang on. What I'm concerned about is the enemy, the
Okay, I finally understood the title, I guess. I like the tense music in the background. I mean, I'm really... Okay.
Bolivian battlement
Uh-huh.
camp. Which is gonna be
my
across
goodness, you're
the
right. I
bridge.
can't believe I forgot about them.
The GAWISE versus the BBC. Hold on, wait.
my goodness.
I literally just got news, boys. There is enemies situated here, here, and here, boys. It's very veiny.
That looks girthy.
Even though we get fluent, we're gonna have to deal with all the Latinos that are moving. All of the orphans.
What the hell's going on? Oh wait, when did he write semen? Oh my god. Okay. As far as the Marine Corps goes, because I mean obviously it's more considered like the poorer branch. But god damn it. Has there been any attempt to, I guess, because what was that called? A smart board, right? I mean, it kind of looks like that from right here, somewhat, kind of. I wonder if they've ever tried using that, right? As far as I feel like it'd be a lot better because then people don't have to like worry about having to do terrain models and all that. I mean, it takes a while to do it. You gotta try to make it look pretty damn accurate, just so like at least you get a visualization. But I guess for the most part, if you're doing this in the field, then it wouldn't make sense to obviously have a smart board out there, and then that way you can also do it by making a terrain model, which. Damn, dude. All I remember is I was never able to really translate from a map to a terrain model, and it was just a pain in the ass to build, right? Especially when we get to an area where, especially in 29 Palms, where it was just hard to dig in, right, to the actual dirt, and then you actually have to make it pretty damn accurate as you can. So I didn't like terrain models.
You know that they're coming because they kind of come in these kind of like little submarines. They're from Zanzibar, and their code name... they're the jurisdictive informants of Zulu and Zanzibar. And these are the main guys that are actually behind this whole operation, boys.
Oh, I've done my homework. We have little shuttles that we can board. Okay.
What the are you drawing, dude? Like
Are those giraffes with no legs?
Never mind. Ignore it.
This plan is perfect. We have covered every possible situation. But the main thing that we need to be sure of is we need to stay clear from STDs.
No.
What are they?
Sexually transmitted diseases. You f***wit.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready to smash the jizzies.
All right, so that map at the end right there, if you've ever watched Coach Hines from Mad TV, and he's doing like, what was it? I think it was like a play or something, but he was treating it like a football game, and he was like, jibbity jibbity. If you watch the video, you'll know what I mean.
Okay, all right, look. Boys, they're shooting at us!
Right, boys.
Oh, God.
Shit.
It's the jizzes.
Get inside!
Jeez, is he holding that riot shield with one hand? He definitely not skipping forearm day. I don't really have too much experience with riot shield, if any, at all. I know a couple of my buddies actually did some riot control training. Well, they got the ones with the knee pads. Look at that. Look at this. I think it said in the previous, like in the map room, that the our MARSOC. I think that's what it said here. But cool. I was just realized because they had the sleeves rolled up. Just spat a little bit right there.
Get inside!
Get inside! Everyone get inside! What the hell is wrong with you?
Dude, there's no time for refreshments, bro. We're getting attacked.
All right, fine. Get your perfectly trapped fingers out of my f***ing face, dude.
Hey, we have a special mission. Were you not at the board meeting just then?
I love how when Molly gets upset, sometimes he sounds like Navi from Zelda.
Hey, listen.
Run, boys! We gotta penetrate the shaft.
Go, boys,
Oh,
go.
ow!
Oh, dude, get back inside.
Rick
Are
gets
you
hurt.
okay? Are you okay?
Rick gets hurt.
Quick, stick a needle in him. Not in your hands, you f***ing... Have you ever been a junkie before? All right, come on, boys.
Dude, he had a vape.
Oh, shit! Oh, crap!
Oh, shit!
Dude!
Oh.
Ah,
All right. Well, okay, so to go back to the other scene right here, right when it looked like they were kind of going out and then immediately starting getting shot. As far as the way I was taught and the way during training specifically in urban environment was, bottom line, they said that hold your ground, push forward if you can. But then again, I mean, obviously instances could differ. I mean, you don't know how many people are probably out there. Let's say they only had like 4 guys with them. But as far as seeing like a body on the ground there, even especially if it's out in the open like that, even if it was like a buddy, for one, you can't really get to him if he's in an open area like that, because first you don't want someone else going out there and then also getting shot. So now you're down 2 guys. If you're able to clear everything, then you would help him, right? It's just kind of one of those scenarios. Is you just don't want to cause more death on your side. But it looked like he tried to pick something up. Obviously, it doesn't look like one of their buddies, but never pick up anything that you weren't, I guess, like given, right? As far as like a military issue, because you don't know what's going to be booby trapped. I mean, obviously, this body right here with that rifle, it seems, could have had like a wire connected to it that was set to go off, or obviously, we're told this too, specifically in ID training. You see something shiny, or you see just like an AK-47 and somebody wants to have one, right? I don't know, like a souvenir. The thing could be booby trapped, right? I mean, you just never know. So really, don't pick up anything.
What are we doing here, boys?
Dude, we are not trained for this. Who threw that smoke grenade?
Oh, fuck!
Break it down, boys. Break it down. Boys, break it down. Stop stressing out. Stop stressing out. It's okay.
Oh, shit!
Oh, God, I'm down now.
Okay, a lot of chaos going on. As far as the part when he said like stop stressing like to that guy, this reminded me of something that he was my first squad leader. He talked about a story. I don't remember where he said he was at, but he said that when they were in a field and they were patrolling and they were in country and they took contact. It was the first time that he got into his first firefight. He said that he got on one knee and started praying, right? And then I don't know if it was a team leader or squad leader, grabs him, smacks him upside the head, tells him to get down, start shooting, and then that's kind of like where it kicked in as far as like him starting to shoot back. So it's definitely one of those moments. I mean, obviously, just more like for experience, like for some of my peers, right? I mean, everybody says that they want to go out, see combat, and then get their time in as far as that goes. But for me, I always thought, at least, I mean, I'm pretty sure other people thought this as well. You never know how you're going to react until you actually are in the situation, and you hope for the best as far as like that you'll be able to respond effectively. I mean, it would have been the same thing as far as like I did a little bit of kickboxing from like my senior project, right, in high school, and now the first time I did a little bit of sparring, I thought I was going to be good because I felt confident, right, give or take. I only did it for like a few weeks at the time, but then actually getting into a scenario where someone is actually throwing punches back at you, it ends up being a lot different. I reacted decently, but not as good as I thought I was originally going to react, right? I mean, kind of like the same thing here, right? And the same thing like as far as my squad leader. But he said after that, some other firefights that he was in, he was definitely more better at reacting. I mean, hell, I don't know how I would react. I don't know how some of my peers would react unless we were put in that situation.
Oh, someone help me up. Someone help me up, guys.
Josh,
Help me up, you fucking swamp donkey.
Bro, this dude has an LMG and a riot shield. And a riot shield that looks like it's being out of pure metal. Oh my god.
Get that needle and stick it into my ass. Oh, I'm back.
I'm dead!
Ugh.
Help me up, boys!
Oh, now you want to help up. Hang on, I've got a needle for you, dude. Where do you want me to inject it? Molly, I'm sorry, but there's only one place that I can inject it. I'm sorry,
oh, God.
Molly.
Just put it in. Just put it in. Oh.
Let's just go up here, dude. This seems safer. Higher ground and all that. I watch Star Wars. Oh, dude, boys, up here. Get the higher ground. Oh, shit! Oh, what the f***? Get down, get down! Where are they, dude? Where are they?
They're down there behind the car!
Oh, f me. Dude, who's attacking us?
Oh!
It's the gays!
Is this the... No, we're the gays, dude. We're the gays.
No, we're the gays!
no,
It's the jizzes! Get down, Re-Kid! Get down! Get down!
We must protect the weak kid. He is so sweet.
Josh! Josh! I feel like this is the time I need to tell you.
Yeah?
I've always loved you.
It's the jizz. It's the jizz. I never heard any stories of something like this happening as far as like I mean, it looks like they're gonna do a little monologue here, but I've never heard stories of people doing this as far as like an actual firefight. I mean, obviously it's a lot more movie based, but yeah, I mean, I can't remember any off the top of my head at least. I'd probably have to go check and contact some people just to see if any of this really did happen.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, man. Take this, bruh. Oh wait, that was a smoke grenade. Freakin' brought his drone, dude. Freakin'.
I'll tell you right now, smoke grenades. I think I said this in a previous video, are not as cool or as not as effective as you might think, as far as like as you see in the game. Because in real life, obviously, one, you got to aim it right and get in the actual position that you want to throw it at. Two, better hope the wind's on your side or virtually no wind. Right, it's probably going to be the best thing. And it just take a little bit of time for it to actually kick up. Perfect example as far as was it ITX? We were taking a range 220, right? Big mount town. We're doing it with all the different other companies and whatnot. We're trying to get across this street, and we're trying to throw some smoke for cover, right? And we had to throw maybe like 4, 5, or 6 cans, right? And then one of them was like short thrown. I mean, you know, sometimes you get someone who's gonna throw a frag or smoke or anything like that, you know, they get overexcited and it kind of goes quite a bit short. But we had the wind. There was a wind, but it wasn't too strong, but it was enough to really start pushing the smoke out of the way that we wanted it to kind of build up at. So you definitely have a lot more issues with that in real life.
Brought his drone.
What the f is this?
He brought his drone.
There is no time. Don't break it, Ricky. That cost me $500 from Kmart. Oh, you just.
Oh shit! It's the chopper! It's the chopper! Oh, dude, we have to go across the
We have
bridge.
to fight our way
It's landing
across
on
it.
the wrong side of the.
Okay, so well, two things. That drone, the only drones I ever saw were the ones that they would like throw, right? And apparently it's really hard to get it to launch. Very expensive too. As far as their evac, oh my god, they landed, and I think that pilot must have hated them, because why would they land on the complete opposite side? Also, if they're calling it in, you're obviously not going to call it in like damn near in the actual fight. You're going to want it to like be a little more back, or as far as, or at least in a situation where the bird's not going to be at risk at getting shot down. Because if it gets shot down, then you're not only you're screwed, but now you got pilots and the gunner who are, you know, probably dead.
F***ing damn, are you serious?
They're on
Guys,
the
we
wrong-
got 2 minutes to
Right,
get there.
boys.
We have 2 minutes.
The whole plan's out the window. We're gonna have to move across the shaft a lot earlier than we thought.
Let's do it. Bust through that protection. I know there's.
First off, if this was in real life and I had to do this, I would be incredibly pissed at not only the pilot, just for one, making me run all the way, two, for just why would he be over there, and honestly, probably just making it more at risk the time that we had to expose ourselves to the enemy, and then also be able to try to make it to the evac, right? Because obviously, I'm not gonna really move. I mean, as far as moving without suppression, right? Because then obviously, the bad guys aren't gonna have their heads down. So what? They're gonna have their heads up, and now they're gonna shit at you. So it's gonna definitely be a lot slower as far as being able to move through this. And honestly, I can't really tell how far it is from here, but yeah, some pissed off dudes if they have to run like that and go into the actual enemy. So, I mean, technically they have the enemy surrounded right there, it seems. I mean, I guess.
a glove over us.
Oh, boys, remember the plan. Remember the plan. We need to prematurely evacuate straight through. Come on, boys.
Oh god, I'm running so slow. I should not have eaten at McDonald's before this mission. Fucking hell.
Dude, I told you that there's a 2-for-1 at Whataburger, but no. You wanted some Maccas. Move it, Mully.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
We're gonna have to leave Mully, guys. We're gonna have to. Oh, shit.
Wait.
Who's that? Who was that, dude? Oh, my God, dude.
That was narrator.
No!
Oh, shit. They're coming from
Oh shit!
all around us.
See, and now this is happening, man. I would be so pissed. Not only that, he kind of did a speed reload there. Right, no mag retention, but it's also possible as far as like the guy falling back. I don't know what the issue with that as far as like in the game. I don't know if he's just not hitting the sprint button, but when people get tired like that, say in real life, it becomes a lot harder, especially for like your bigger guys to be able to keep up, right? And for some reason, if they go down, then obviously, you know, you still got to get them out of there. So keep up your physical fitness, especially when you're in. Do a lot of running with weight. For But now that they're in this situation right here, now they got multiple directions they're having to shoot from instead of shooting in one general direction. So obviously it's going to be a lot harder. I didn't get a chance to see where the actual look like a Chinook. It's not, honestly, if it's not an osprey, my knowledge on birds is a little but it looked like a Chinook, if that's the name of it. I don't know where it landed. Hold on, I'm gonna let her keep playing just so I can see where.
Hey, boys! I'm coming!
Save him, dude. Come on. Come on.
Wait, okay, so they had they had guys right here, right, that took down one of their buddies. Why would it be back there? I mean, obviously the game, I guess, but in real life, obviously, that would never happen.
It should be.
Oh shit! Look at Ricky! Oh shit! I'm just killed now.
There you go again, right? Just like I said, if you're trying to grab your buddy when you haven't cleared the area, right, someone like this could immediately pop out, and now you got 2 casualties. But also going back to when they said that, I think they said they had 2 minutes to get there, right? Obviously, it would have been a miracle if people like in real life were had to do this, right? But also because obviously birds aren't going to be on the ground forever. I mean, they need you to be there. One, it could also be like because of the fuel that they have. Possibly it could be that they just don't want to be a sitting duck. Which I think this one, if it's a Chinook, it should have a gun on it, right? But obviously they really don't want to be in a situation, obviously, where now they're going to be, I guess, like at jeopardy too, right? And then that's why there's timetables.
You stood up right into my gunfire! It's too late for him! It's too late for him!
Friendly fire! Oh my god, this is going poorly! Get to the chopper! Narrator will tell your missus that you loved her! Oh, I'm dead! I'm down,
I'm
boys!
coming, I'm coming!
No!
Just leave him, Ricky! Just leave him! It's too late for him! It's too late for him!
I'm limping!
He just shot both these guys. Obviously, I mean, I don't know. I think it was these guys supposed to be more like, I don't know how they do it, but obviously, if, less people, it's going to be a lot more difficult to be able to move people who do get shot. But if you had a squad, I mean, you have somebody carrying the stretcher. You're going to be an aid and litter team, I believe it was called. And you're going to get them out of there. And hopefully you only need 2 like strong people on it. So that way you can avoid having to have more people on it than necessary. I don't know the inside of this bird as far as how it looks like, but it's definitely, I'm almost 100% sure it's not going to look like this. I mean, probably going to be seats. Then again, I'm only really speaking from like an Osprey and AC-130 experience as far as like riding in the back.
Come on, Ricky! Come on! Get your f***ing ass in the helicopter! Go, go, go! Go!
Yes!
We will tell their families that they died nobly.
We've done it!
We did it. I'm sorry, Molly. It was the only way. That you don't know what they would have done to you. We had to kill you.
I can't believe you cut down narrator like that, though, eh?
Whoa! Take it easy there, Ricky. Just relax. What? Did you have some kind of like salival problem? Are you trying to beatbox?
Follow me!
Okay. What is it, Ricky? What dangerous horrors have you brought me to? What exactly do you want from me?
I'm almost 100% sure that I'm missing some kind of context right here.
Your head.
Wait a minute. It looked like he had MVGs on top of the gas mask. Which, now that I think about it, I mean, yes, it's uncomfortable to have like the gas mask and actual Kevlar on your head. But now that I think about it, we never really had the gas mask on at all during night, which you would assume that we would have just to, I mean, obviously, we're not just going to get gassed during the day. I mean, depending on if the enemy wants to do it at night. But if that was the case, then I don't know if NVGs could actually, like a PVS-14 would actually be able to like go over it. And even if it did, I'm pretty sure it'd be a pain in the ass. Actually, you have to see through your gas mask and then have to see through that lens. And then obviously the uncomfortableness as far as having that on with the Kevlar. That's interesting. I don't think we ever did that. It would have been interesting to just see how it would go,
That's not the right thing.
Try and see for me, you fucking little slut. Get into bed or I'm gonna blow this whole fucking autism center to Kingdom Come.
I like to play Fortnite on my tablet.
You playing Fortnite on your tablet in bed?
I like Fortnite. Oh, you just a guy in turn. Yeah.
Oi! That's it, crawl out. Crawl out of here. Crawl out of here.
Please, bro, please, no, please.
are you doing? Why is everything so f***ing spasticated in this place? Hold still. Stop humping the floor.
What the hell are you doing? Oh my god.
You know, at this point, I'm just enjoying the ride. I mean, quite a bit of bugs with this game, but then again, I'm pretty sure at least they've fixed quite a bit of it. I'm gonna try some VR games, military related, but also maybe some horror ones, just to see how well I do. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the permanent now. Looks like it's about to end right here. Let's say there's a little bit of that scene again when they were kind of singing in like about to stab their buddy in that. The map part killed me, man. As far as like how, I don't know if they thought of it all on the spot as far as like with all the names and all that. Funny though. I liked it as far as like hanging around with like your friends, messing around in a game, right? I mean, I wish my friends had PCs or would want to pitch into like each of us get a VR, because then like that way you could get into a little more shenanigans. Oh my god, I think it was the jizz part when they started taking contact. It's like, it's jizz! They're shooting at us. But yeah, I mean, again, got a lot of what I want to say out during the actual video. I did like the actual, like, all the type of gear that they actually had, because all this, what's that? Oh, damn, they actually got the rhino mount. You got the pistol, you got the mag patch right here. Gloves look pretty damn similar as far as like using one of those mechanics gloves that was very popular. I mean, some people would keep a little radio here as well. I mean, typically it would depend on whether or not where you would have your tourniquets, right? But typically you would have one like on either side. You would have one in your IFAC, or this part right here. I thought they had actually got shot from behind, but it definitely looks like a game that looks pretty fun. Right, as far as trying it in VR, I feel like VR is gonna be like just the new best thing as far as like when it comes to like military type games. I wonder how accurate it is as far as like you actually having to aim through the sight and you actually being able to hit your target, right? If that makes sense. I mean, because I know the Marine Corps has their own kind of version of it. I mean, obviously it's not VR, but they have guns that you can actually shoot, and you're shooting at a screen, and you know you can take out bad guys coming over a hill, which is really cool. That was that one experience where I think I'm pretty sure I said this. My buddy was shooting the Mark 19. I think it was like an automatic grenade launcher, right? And this guy, because it's an indoor and it wasn't like have sandbags in it, and the trap pod wasn't like in the actual ground. When this guy tried to shoot it, he shot like 3 or 4 times before that thing just flipped over to the side. So it's pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I had a pretty good time as far as like having quite a bit of laughs. I was able to get some of my own experience and being able to get my personal stories in as well. So, and that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. Thank you for your patience. And I'll see you all in the next video.